Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Chris Dennis here, putting specialist and short game performance coach. So quick one before we get started today. We're here on the 6 at Waterfront, so we're going to play this shorter par 3, shorter than the last one anyway, to say the least. But I'd like to say a big thanks to everyone who's subscribed so far. So we've just got over 7,000, so thank you very much, and welcome to anyone who's new to the channel. So you'll see all things short game and a little bit of course management. So today, like I say here, we're on the 6th hole at Waterfront, so it is a par 3, and today it's playing around about 158 yards. So we're slightly downwind, the wind's off the left, so we're starting to look at how I would play this easier par 3, easier being the main word, because we have a water hazard here on the left. As you can see, we also have a bunker on the right, so you'll see there on the flyover now that those are the hazards we're trying to avoid. The pin today is quite generous, it's in the middle of the green, so from here we need to start to look at how I can get close to that. So if you're somebody who hits a slight fade, a little bit of a slice some would say, we're going to be looking at aiming left, but obviously the fear is then, okay, right, oh no, the water's on the left. So we need to make sure that we're teeing up at the right side of the tee box, and then from there it's really essential on this hole to give something a point in front where we want to aim the club to, because what I see a lot of times is people, obviously, like I say, I ask them to aim left, stand here looking at the hole, they feel that that's comfortable, but as we can see we're pointing straight over the water. If they then make a decent contact, if they then square the club face up, it goes straight at the water, potentially in, maybe just over, but most of the time it's in. So here I'm going to be looking to aim anywhere between the left edge of the green and the flag, so right in between there. So I'm aiming probably for the left centre of the green. So from here a golf ball will be a good start, and a glove. So from here I'm going to move my bag slightly, he's in the way, but I'm going to come to the right hand side of this tee box. From here, because I like to play a little bit of a fade, as we all know it hasn't worked on the last few, I'm going to tee up over here. I've got a blade of grass just in front of my ball that I'm going to try and aim to the left of. So you can see here just in front of my ball is this blade of grass. I know if I aim just to the left of that, that is going to be sending me to the left side of the green. So again, if you have lines on your golf ball, you could line it there. You know, we're using a tee, this is the other place that we can use a line on there. Sometimes what I would like to do is square the tightly sign or whatever ball you're playing with to where I'm trying to get that club face to point. From there obviously I can then build my setup around there and hit the shot. So 158 is the number, slightly downwind and off the left like I said, so I've gone with an 8-iron today, so I'm going to hit that nice and smooth. Here I'm not trying to hit a full shot, I'm probably going to hit this 3/4, a little bit more control so I can control the start line, hopefully control the shape and hopefully get it close to the hole. I mean, for the first shot of the day, it certainly looked like it could be a hole-in-one. Don't really want to buy the whiskies in. Right, let's get down there and have a look. So again, not a bad shot in, certainly take that for the first shot of the day. So I want to show you, obviously you can see now the hazards here, so the water feature and also the bunker. So just by picking that point in front of me, getting that ball potentially lined up has allowed me to start the ball left centre. It did slightly fade, so for the first time in the first 6 weeks of doing these videos, the shot shape has done what I normally expect. And then from there, obviously it's finished rather close. So you can see I've not hit a full shot, so I've gone for a 3/4 8-iron. I could have probably got there with a 9-iron, but I'll be sending that up into the wind, more things that can affect it, more things that could go wrong. I've kept that relatively low, so it's more direct, I've had more control on the club face, and as a result I've hit that into a foot. Still never had a hole-in-one, but from here I can knock that in and move to 2 under. So guys, a lot easier par 3 there than the 4th hole here at Waterfront, but we've still got to take our time and make sure we're starting that ball on line. So you can see the importance of picking the right shot. And what I find a lot is off the tee. So a lot of people, a lot of amateurs struggle with getting that club face pointing where they want. A lot of times I see that on the putting green as well, but certainly off the tee. They're too busy trying to get the feet set, looking at the hole and shuffling around, and end up pointing maybe 40, 50 yards left. The same the opposite way, they could end up 40, 50 yards right. As a result then, the ball's hardly ever going to start on line. They're going to have to compensate to get that ball started on line. It also brings in, if you do make a good swing, you might pull it way left. You don't know why, because you haven't got any reference of where your feet are. You just think, oh, I've pulled that one. You might have just hit a good shot. The same, obviously, if we're starting to aim off and the club face doesn't match, we're going to see a lot more curvature on the ball. So I'd like to see, just like putting, with putting, we bring that putter in, take our stance, and then we can go from there. Again, most of the time, hopefully we're using a line or we're using something on the face as a reference to get that square. We can do that the same on the tee box, so we can really start to pick something in front, square that club face up to that, and then build our stance around, so we can start aiming exactly where we want, hit that shot, and then we can give ourselves the correct feedback that we're looking for. Guys, thanks for watching. I will see you again on Monday, so enjoy your weekend and I'll see you then.